What is going on, guys? It is tropical heat here today, and we are here to discuss, talk about, argue about Black Ops 4. I'm gonna talk about some of the good, some of the bad, something I like, something I don't like. We're just gonna talk about the three major things, of course: the battle royale, multiplayer, and zombies. I just want to start with one thing first, and it's a lot of people are getting upset saying that we've been lied to, that all these leaks are fake, and like all these good things they promised us that was going to happen didn't happen. And I don't know what you guys have heard, but from what I've been hearing the past month or two, everything's pretty much came true. Everything, guys. Pretty much, there was leaks that it was supposed to be like a mixture of Battle Watch and Battlefield or Overwatch, not Overwatch, Battlefield, all this stuff. There's supposed to be a mixture of multiple games, and that's true. There was a rumor that there wasn't going to be a campaign, which became true, and I don't know why all these people are triggered and upset when we were told from the get-go all this stuff was going to happen. A lot of people were setting their bars high, which I don't understand, because if all these leaks and rumors were coming out, why would you assume anything else? Why would you have your bar higher than what came out? Anyways, other than that, let's actually just talk about the reveal. Let's talk about the live stream that happened and some of the gameplay and all that stuff. The first thing I want to touch on to is the Battle Royale, and we're going to mix talking about the campaign at the same time. People are pretty upset about campaign and that there's no campaign. I can really understand why they'd be upset. Personally, I loved the campaigns. Black Ops 1 was my favorite campaign in Call of Duty. And I get it. Like, I love playing the campaign. I always did the same thing every year. I always started off playing campaign, got used to everything, and then I would hop into multiplayer. But, yeah, now we don't have the option. They took it out. And I just want to let everybody know, it is okay that we don't have campaign. Like I said, coming from somebody that actually truly enjoys campaign, guys, let's be real here. Nobody in the history of Call of Duty has bought the game just solely for campaign. I don't care what you guys say. I have yet to meet a single person that's just like, oh, I'm buying Black Ops 3 because the campaign is going to be sick, and then that's it. No. The whole entire point of playing Black Ops or any Call of Duty is zombies and multiplayer. There's not a single person I've ever met that has played the campaign more than twice since buying the game. And you guys gotta really think that they're putting so much effort into a campaign that's only getting played once. So you guys, I completely understand why they're not adding it. They're wasting literally half their time on the campaign that no one's gonna play. So just trust me when I say it is okay. That means they're just going to focus more on multiplayer and zombies and all that good stuff. A lot of people were also saying they'd rather have the Battle Royale over campaign. Some people were saying that they'd rather have campaign over Battle Royale. I understand that's really just what you guys choose. But I personally would probably rather have the campaign. And just for this sole argument alone, if I want to play a Battle Royale, I will go hop on Fortnite. I'll go play PUBG. I don't go on Call of Duty to be like, yeah, I want to play Battlefield, so I'm going to hop on Call of Duty. No, that's not what happens. I play COD because I want to play COD. I play Fortnite because I want to play Battle Royale. They are changing stuff that does not need to be changed. They're Call of Duty literally there's no need to fix what's not broken, if that makes sense, But Anyways, I guess enough about the campaign. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think too many people are complaining about it, but there was enough for me to at least feel like I needed to talk about it. About the battle royale, there are so many people hating on the battle royale before we have even any gameplay of it. Like, that does not make any sense to me. It'd be like in high school, you hate somebody because you heard a bunch of rumors and stories about them when you haven't even met the person. Like, you're literally just limiting yourself to enjoyment in the battle royale. For all you know, this battle royale might be freaking amazing. Yeah, like, literally people are just coming in here with a closed mind. They're not even thinking about or even, like, just having the opportunity to have fun, and I don't comprehend that. Though I will say, I do not think the battle royale will be competitive. I think the battle royale will strictly be just to have a fun and that kind of purpose, because I don't see how you could take a battle royale serious and try and win when you have a ray gun and a wind staff going against a fucking PPSH. Like, there's no way that there's going to be competitive unless they somehow make some crazy balancing on top of the air vehicles and land vehicles, and I just don't see that being an option. I don't see how they could balance it, make it competitive, and make it where everyone's goal purpose is to win the battle royale. A lot of people, I feel like, are just going to go in there. It's going to be like a survival mode, just trying to kill people. Like, I mean, I know some people do that for that reason in general, but I just don't see it being a competitive scene. I see it being just literally just for fun. When you're tired of zombies or you're tired of multiplayer, hey, I'm just going to hop on battle royale and just chill for a second. Some things I have questions about the battle royale, like I said, is the guns and the balancing of it. But one thing that I'm really, like, interested and concerned about is the healing. People are saying that automatic healing is out of the game. It's really not, guys. You heal just the same. They just gave you the option to heal way faster, way quicker. You could literally get in a gunfight and heal instantly, or you could just wait for it to regen normally, which doesn't make sense. Like, regen normally would be stupid if they give you the option just to heal. But I wonder how that's going to work for the battle royale. I don't know how, like, you're either going to get a lot of freaking kills and the battle royale and the winning is going to be pointless. And, like, you're literally, like, you can literally take on, like, 10 people at a time if you do it strategically, which could be a cool thing, you know, like, or you can be a crazy slayer, or it could be a bad thing on the opposite end where, like, you literally have someone weak and they can literally just regen and then kill your teammate. Like, the speed of it is going to make it way different than we're ever used to. About the healing, which is kind of funny, is for definitely this Call of Duty in World War II. We've been complaining so much about, oh, the healing's not quick enough, or I don't regen in time, or I feel like it's broken. Well, Call of Duty gave you what y'all asking for. You literally can instantly heal, so y'all have nothing to complain about. I'm just saying this is a joke, of course. I, of course, like, complained a little bit about everything, and the healing did seem kind of crazy. But, you know, if they're giving it to you, you guys can literally just heal instantly now, you know? You guys can just do whatever you want about it. Yeah, so next up will be multiplayer. I'm going to discuss multiplayer a little bit longer. Since we just left the topic of healing, let's talk about the health specialist in multiplayer. How you can just give your teammates health and stuff like that. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but it seems almost absolutely pointless to be the healing specialist. If all I have to do is just click a button and I'm instantly 100 health in half a second, what is the point of you being a medic? Like, you're not going to be... you can't. I don't know how you can heal me faster than I can heal myself. And even if, let's say, you heal yourself in 1 second, and they make it 0.5 seconds where you can get healed, like that still seems like a pointless thing to have. Other than the healing, let's just talk about the mechanics of the game. Let's how it feels, how it looks, and a lot of people are hating on it that loved Black Ops 3. And I don't see how you can love Black Ops 3 and hate this game, because this game, in my opinion, is almost like identical to Black Ops 3, except boots on the ground. Like it's it doesn't make sense to me. Like a lot of people are complaining about it, and I'm just like, guys, it's literally almost the same style, except there's just no exo jumping. I mean, it also looks a lot like other games, like we said, Overwatch. It does have that feeling to it. Them making you choose a specialist, and only one person can be that specialist, reminds me of Rainbow Six Siege, where only one can be a medic, one will be Seraph, one will be Battery, one will be Ruin, and stuff like that. They're trying to force us to play a team where even if I'm the medic, I'm still gonna slay. Like, even if I'm forced to be the medic, I'm still going to try and get me a 60-50 kill bomb. Like, it's not going to matter to me too much. But yeah, anyways, if it looks like Black Ops 3, which it does, I'm completely okay with that. I think the mechanics of Black Ops 3 looked fantastic. And the color is just amazing, guys. Like, if you watched any gameplay, the color just looks perfect. Like, a lot of these past Call of Duties, or not these past, but a lot of people's favorite Call of Duties, some people complain about color, some people complain about maps being too dark and all this stuff. I think a lot of these maps look great, and a lot of these maps have fantastic color. Like, there's so much, like, bright greens, there's so much yellow, the water is crystal blue, there's so many great colors in the game that, on top of it just feeling super smooth, like, it looks crazy smooth. Like, I feel like I'm never like glitching. I never saw anyone wall lag. It just looks fantastic, guys. One thing I gotta say though is watching gameplay and just my opinion, the game looks kind of fast, which they added with the grappling gun, and they added the slide instead of the dolphin dive, which I'm completely okay with. But the game looks slow at the same time. Like, if you look at people aiming down their sights, I feel like their ADS is like super slow. I feel like people's aim was super slow, and they didn't have a lot of movement whenever they were engaging in battle, but running, they were like a lot more efficient at it, which doesn't make sense to me, because I feel like if you're gonna make a game super fast, you make it super fast. You know what I'm saying? There's no point of making it fast and yet slow at the same time. And then they added the grapple gun to make you move faster, but yet your battles still seem like super slow. It just doesn't really make sense to me. I think speed is a great thing when it comes to gaming, because let's compare it to Fortnite. When in Fortnite, you can have the best aim on the planet and still die if you can't build. If you're fighting someone who has the exact same build style, who's just like as good as you at everything else, the only difference between you and him is going to be who puts down the map first. So speed. And Fortnite, I feel like, has been making a huge mistake by making the game slower. And I feel like they're trying to I don't want to use the word nerf, but they're trying to even out the playing field between great players and good players, where if I can be faster than you, movement speed, then they should get penalized for it. If I if I use the system better, then I should have better luck, or not luck, but I should be able to kill you faster if I'm being able to move. If that makes sense, guys. I hope I'm not confusing you. But anyways, enough about how it feels. I want to talk about some of the mechanics, like the Dom. some people are really upset about partial capture for Dom, where you can just stay in it for 10 seconds, and if you die, the time has to go all the way back down to where your side has the advantage. I like that. I used to hate playing domination, and then literally the bar gets filled to 99%, and then I die or a teammate dies, and then it just gets reset back to their like advantage. I just like it. I like that, because then it's going to make the game more OBJ like, where people are going to actually like, oh, it's almost capped, I can just go cap it real quick. I feel like that's going to help, and it's also going to help slayers, because if you don't play TDM and you play objective game modes and you like to slay, it makes it easier, because a lot of people are going to focus B more, and you know where they're at, so then you can just focus around B, and then you can just go to your spawns and know where they're spawned at, and you can flip them and all that stuff, doing all that. But yeah, I like that about Dom. I haven't seen much about any other game modes that I didn't like. I feel like the game modes were fine. It looked smooth. It looked great. Another thing people don't like about multiplayer is that it went from 6v6 to 5v5. Personally, I could care less. One argument, and I agree with it, is that like, when it comes to Call of Duty, there was not like a single person out there who was arguing that 6v6 was too much, that like 5v5 needed to be the amount of people in a lobby. And I agree with that, because like, it just, I mean, I understand not a single person complained about it. What's the point of fixing it? But I personally am okay with it, because for someone who liked rank play, and for people who watch Scump and all these others play LAN, they don't play 5v5 or 6v6. They play 4v4. They play smaller lobbies, which makes it easier to be a team. So I'm completely okay with them making it smaller lobbies, though it sucks for people who are slayers, because then if you don't kill that one person 10 more times, it's the difference between getting a 60 kill game and a 50 kill game and all that stuff. It'll be easier to control things, but it won't be easier to get kills. But other than that, I don't have much of an opinion on it. I could care less. It's one of those little things that they're doing to the game that I don't think is going to just completely change the game entirely. Let's talk about specialists. To me, I am very iffy about specialists. I kind of like them, but don't like them. I like them in the instant that they bring a brand new like ability to the game. Like, it makes the game completely different than before, which is fun sometimes, but I understand how people like hate it. Like, it's not pure Call of Duty, which I understand. But I mean, they just, the only thing that pisses me off about it is they didn't even try to make new specialists. They literally just said, we can just literally copy every single other specialist from Black Ops 3 and just put it into Black Ops 4 and then call it a brand new game. Like, it's that is one thing that does kind of trigger me, is just like, they could have easily at least made it. They pretty much seems like they just dumbed down the specialist a little bit, and that's like absolutely it. But specialist is more of a opinion choice, I guess, whether you like it or don't like it. I'm like I said, I'm on the fence of it. It's okay, but a few little things I like though is the recoil. The recoil pattern is a lot different. I feel like I can literally laser kit across the map, like, no problem. I feel like I could not miss. Like, I feel like the recoil isn't janky. Like we've had problems in other Call of Duties. I feel like you can just easily just have the same recoil pattern, and you can adjust to it. And it felt the same like Black Ops 1. It was almost the same way. Like, I felt like if I used the FAMAS, the recoil was always going to be the same, and it makes it easier for gunfights, which is pretty cool. They also added play the game back for the halftime or the ending kill cam. That's, I mean, I don't see how someone could really hate on that. Like, who cares about the kill cam? But I think it is kind of cool though. Like, I always hated like watching somebody like get a 1v2, they kill one person and then they just die. and then like I'm just like, wow, I literally had a 5-piece with by myself killing 5 of them, and then like it just gives you more credit to have like the really cool gameplay and stuff like that, which is awesome. But other than that, I just, like I said earlier, I just don't understand why people are hating on all the games so much when they haven't even tested it out. Some people haven't even watched gameplay of it, and they're just instantly hating it, and it's just triggering to me because like y'all are setting yourselves up to fail to love this game when, for all you know, this could be the greatest Call of Duty in history. I mean, I doubt it. Everyone's gonna have their own opinion, but yeah, it's just upsetting. Next, we're just gonna move on to zombies real quick. I got a few things more to talk about. A lot of people are upset about there being new characters, and some people are okay with it. I'm okay with it. I understand like the best part of zombies was doing the Easter eggs with the same characters and all that stuff. But guys, they can't be trapped forever. Like these guys have been going through torture with zombies for like 10 years. Like, come on now, y'all got to give these people some break. But for real, like, why are everyone hating that they're just trying to like re-innovate zombies by giving them like new characters? Like, I don't understand why a lot of people are upset about it. It just, who cares? Like, who cares that we have new characters as long as the Easter eggs and the story mode is just fantastic, you know? Like, it just really does not make sense. The Gladiator map, where they're in the arena, I don't think that's going to be a competitive zombie game. I think it's going to be like a survival mode, if that makes sense, guys. Like, I feel like it's just going to be like, there's going to be a leaderboard for kills and the time and the highest round possible. And I feel like it's just going to be a survival mode where you just got to kill people in the circle and you see how many zombies you can get. It's just going to be a fun little thing where you're just like, wow, I just did the Easter egg for like 3 hours, but I just want to chill and just kill some zombies, you know. It's going to be one of those, almost like the Battle Royale, where people are just going to do it for fun. I think it's a cool idea, only melee weapons. I don't know, they might have more than just melee weapons. It doesn't, like, we didn't see a damn thing in the release that wasn't just melee weapons. So I can't really talk too much about that. They didn't leave us a lot of info about that besides just like zombies seem freaking insane and that crazy like new boss, which is just huge. But another thing is a lot of people, I hear some complaints about how the zombies became zombies, and people are like, oh, they're just not sticking to the original story. You know, it's just like, who really cares how the zombies became zombies? Like, if we're going to be real here, not a single person sitting here, or I mean, some people are just thinking about it. They don't really care. They're just like, oh, I wonder how the zombies actually started. Like, none of people are going to be like, wow, these zombies became zombies through magic, so I'm just not going to play zombies anymore. Like, no one in their right mind is just going to stop playing zombies because of that. So I don't know why a lot of people are hating on it, when it's just the same exact stuff, guys. It's just, oh, let me do this Easter egg and kill these zombies. That's literally all it is. I don't know why a lot of people are hating on it. But zombies looks fun though. It looks awesome. The Titanic map might be really cool. It looks like there's like in the hallways where it's tight is going to be like crazy, trying to fight through the halls, killing like a bunch of zombies and stuff. I think the idea is kind of cool. Like, pretty much the ship like wrecked because of the zombies and stuff like that. It's solid. Other than that pretty much wraps up my opinions and what I want to talk about for Black Ops 4, guys. There's just a few things that I just want to say that like I really don't like. Like I said earlier, I don't know why they're just reinventing, trying to do so much on Black Ops, when all they have to do is just make boots on the ground, good new guns, and good new maps. And literally, people will pay the exact same amount and play the same game all year long, every single Call of Duty. They keep trying to do a bunch of stuff, and they keep trying to add a lot of other games, and then so they're pretty much not even making their own game. They're literally just making a game like out of the best qualities of other popular games, when they could easily just do their own thing and just still be super successful. The one thing I hate about the special is that you can only be one person. Like only one person can be Seraph. Only one person can be the battery. Only one person can be Ruin. That's kind of dumb. They're limiting us, trying to force us to play as a team. When, I mean, there's a very little amount of people who like play in full lobbies of 5, or will be playing full lobbies of 5. Like, I don't queue up with like people of 5 like in this COD. Like, I just don't. So I don't get the whole trying to make us play as a team thing. And also, I don't know how accurate this is, but apparently you can share kills now. That does not make sense to me. If we both kill somebody, or we both shooting at somebody, one person gets the kill, or instead of one person getting killed, both get the kill. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Also, the mini-map, the mini-map is probably the one thing I hate the most. Like, I literally was watching gameplay, and I did not even, besides knowing how the map's already played, if I looked at the mini-map, I could not see where this hallway starts and where this hallway begins. It's so black, it's just, not good. I don't get it. Other than that, there's a lot more negative things I'm sure I can talk about. There's a lot of positive things that people aren't talking about that hopefully I addressed. I will, of course, be buying the game. I will be making plenty of gameplay of it. Other than that, just like and subscribe, guys. I'll be posting more Black Ops 4 news. I post gameplay every day. I live stream every day. Just like I said, like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know if you guys like anything. Let me know if you guys hate anything. And I will see you guys later.